Welcome back. Andor, Gyulai here. We're doing a review for a player, Ola. She is the player on the blue on the other side of the net right now. From Poland, played in college, goals to play ABP and FIVB. So, I want to review some things helping her. She's been playing beach maybe a year or so. Let's see. I've already seen some big technique stuff that we're working on that need to be worked on. So, kind of let's watch things. So Ola, the first thing, again, like I spoke to you guys earlier about, you guys are both standing float serve on a windy day like this into the wind. So I'd like to see like a jump float serve and something a little bit more effective. Look how easy that pass is and how good a pass she gave that because of that. Okay. Also, what is her go-to shot in this play? Okay. I remember we spoke about in a windy play with an offshore breeze, this is where they want to hit. So you're standing here, I would make sure you've got this area really covered right now. Maybe seem like you're on, then take that middle, but yeah, that's a pretty good shot still. But yeah, you got to cover that area on this play. And get a tougher serve, more importantly. Okay. Okay, got lucky. There's a few things I want to notice here. So this ball should just go up and down. Gets a good pass. Up and down, that's a pretty good set. It's a little tight. Now, Ola, notice how this ball dropped towards your left shoulder. Look where it is now. I'm guessing this video is a little bit crooked. See how, I'm not sure if the wind blew it. Looks like the wind blew it just a little bit. Do you see how it didn't come down almost in a straight line? Or maybe just the video angle is a little crooked. Notice how this ball came down. So it ends up on your left shoulder, not on your right shoulder. She sees it. So you need to come in a nice big straight approach on this. Okay, even maybe straighter, and be coming inside out on this kind of set, because your ideal hit is to hit this ball here. Okay, so you want to set up this shot, but because you're coming outside in, you don't have that ball because the ball's dropping on your left shoulder, whereas if you're coming inside out, it'd be easier to hit. I hope that makes sense. I think that makes pretty good sense. So on an offshore breeze like this, go inside out, come in a straight line, and then you want to try and tag that line. That should be your first shot, your go-to shot. Again, look at this weak serve. So we need a jump float serve, we need a jump spin serve. I need something better than that. She's perfectly in system with you guys right now. The other thing is, you notice her partner is not a great setter. Now you guys are bump set. She's bump setting a lot of the time. Now if the serve had some spin on it, the partner is going to make more setting errors. So if you guys can just get a spinny, choppy serve with a lot of spin on, this partner is not going to be able to set it as effectively. So you guys will get a lot more balls. I think you kind of gave that away a little too early. You didn't shape the mind of the opponent there. But, you know, a little too tight a set. see a lot of things over here with this, Ola, and your partner. So she passed the middle. Now that's a tough ball to get to, but it's a nice high pass. Now for me, in this play with this cross-shore wind, I would like her, instead of running a middle attack here, I would like her to try and take this by the antenna. I know it's a tough play to get all the way out, but the advantage is you've got a ball that's essentially blowing into you. So as the wind blows into you, it's an easier ball to hit because the wind blows it into your shoulder. I would like her to be coming in from here and hitting a ball outside the court from this area here. Okay, what that does is it gives you a lot of court hitting into the wind to hit it down. So she can hit it hard there, she can chop it over there, you know, she can hit high C. But this ball coming in here, she doesn't have that opportunity. So that's just some bad timing. You see how that's a bad play by you guys. So I think if you had rolled that ball up on the net, you would have been much better off on that. Also, it gives you some space, Ola. Notice how you didn't have any space. Because you got to get that ball up right there. Look at your angle of where you're trying to set that ball. So you've got no gap. Remember, circle of trust. There's no space between you right here to make any errors. So a perfect set has to be right here, which is very, very difficult. Whereas if you had a little bit more space, and let's say this was the gap, and she was wider, you would now be able to get that ball a little bit more in the middle of you, so you have more space to work with and get it out. So you would have delivered a better set, especially on a wind that's coming offshore like this. So again, weak serve. She's in perfect system. Okay, now that was a better play for me. Okay, now what you'll notice about this is what we saw a lot. Now think about what's her main shot and where that ball's dying. So the ball is dying inside. So this is the play where I like to do that seam block. So as you see her set middle, you can go into that angle, which you did great. And then you cover her seam because that ball's already dying inside. That's a hard ball to chop back to the line with like a sharp cut shot. So you see she has to put it nice and deep, which makes it an easy dig. Nice play. But again, that plays into our defensive system, which is having the player, when the ball blows, it blows onto the inside shoulder and then playing it off of that. Okay, I'm going to wrap up this video and then I'll do another one in just a second. See more videos, go to volleyball101.com.